initiatives initially started with HIV prevention till 2012. We were working very closely with 35,000 vulnerable women, MSMs and transgenders in coastal Andhra Pradesh, mostly on HIV prevention. We have majorly contributed to bringing down the HIV prevention in the coastal area among the high-risk groups, that is among these communities. And now we have moved forward in supporting them on other needs of these communities. So the second important thing is that since we have been working with these communities for so long, we have brought these communities together under community-based organizations and have started teaching them on how they should manage their own organizations, how they should support their own cause and needs. We also are working with them on livelihood, education of children, and also working with HIV positive families. This is the program framework. Very quickly, it's slightly technical, but just to give you an idea that when we started in 2004 on HIV prevention, we really didn't know where the communities, where the sex workers were, where the MSMs were, where the transgenders were. So our entire program started with outreach, reaching out to them through our outreach program. Then we started actually promoting condoms to these communities because condom is the only prevention tool right now for HIV. Then we also supported them with service delivery components, that is basically providing them clinical services on STI, basically reducing the sexually transmitted infections and controlling them, and also also bringing an awareness among these communities that they have to kind of go for HIV testing, go for STI testing, use condoms regularly. To support this entire cause, we have worked with police, we have worked with media very closely, we have worked with the other stakeholders like since the sex workers work with an environment of pimps and madams, we have also worked, sensitized them, we have sensitized the police, we have sensitized the media, we have also sensitized the government officials, starting from the health department to the revenue department to the judiciary, to different government departments, the communities, and we have gone together and actually sensitized them on what is HIV, how these communities are very, very vulnerable to the entire, not only to HIV, but overall how they are very vulnerable. So this entire program was more started with on HIV, but reached out to a larger cause for the sex workers, MSMs and transgenders. Some of the key achievements of this program, which I've already told, is contributed towards bringing down the HIV infection in the coastal belt. We have formed 18 community-based organizations of sex workers with 30,000 members. We have actually trained them, nurtured them, worked closely with them for the last 5 years in building up the leadership skills, governance skills, so that they form this, so they can run these organizations on their own. We've also working with this organization, currently doing that work right now is providing them with other health services, working on financial inclusion. How do these people get into savings, more savings, because most of their money actually goes, whatever they earn goes into their families or for other things. How do they save? How do they get access to better loans in the state? How do they actually address a crisis? Most of these women are prone to crisis from the police, from their own partners, through what we know as domestic violence, and also from the local goons. So how do actually they advocate with the police, advocate with the judiciary to actually put up their rights forward, the women's rights forward. They also have issues with the children because are not admitted sometimes into the school because they cannot spell out the father's name. These children also have issues in terms of not getting access to better education because of lack of money. So we also working with different departments and different organizations to see how we can build a linkage on that. And we also giving access to these women basic entitlements like ration card, voter ID card. Even these are not available to this woman. So this program has right now worked with this woman. Now 80% of these women have voter ID cards. ration cards. We are also trying to see whether they can get some land, some house, and also see whether they can get access to other entitlements which a basic human being, like any of us, are entitled to. So this is what very broadly that we are doing. So this is some of the pictures of community action. This is the community-based organization which has started a tuition center for the children, for their own children, for the 6th to 10th standard students. And this tuition center is managed and run by the community-based organization of sex workers. They are not only trying to provide support, tuition support to their own children, but also to the children in that particular village or mandal. We have also, the community-based organization also do advocacy with the panchayat, local panchayat, with the chairman of market yard, with the police, to ensure that basic rights of these women are met. We also work very closely with the HIV positives through the CBOs, trying to ensure that this HIV positive women and the children adhere to the ART, that is the minimum basic requirement for a HIV positive person to remain healthy for longer, and also ensure that they get basic, and the government has passed on many schemes to them like free bus pass, scheme for some ration and all. We try to ensure that these positives get those schemes. Currently, this entire aim of our program is to work with HIV positive children of affected families, HIV positive affected families, maybe they are not HIV positive, to ensure that these people get their basic educational rights, get the basic rights of being a citizen in this country.